the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, the creator of the platform in 1998, and it's a humanitarian movement to stop against dark-skinned people, because dark-skinned people, yes, black people bear the brunt of a lot of the discriminations that go on around the world, but there's a special type of discrimination that happens to dark-skinned people and movement there. With that being said, I have a question. Why? And I want you to think about this, and I also want to encourage people to compose a letter and ask YouTube to conduct an investigation. The letter should ask investigation to be made into videos on YouTube on specific channels that stalk, death threaten, harass, and incite hate speech against black women. The letter should be sent to YouTube, the letter should be sent to the FBI and your congressman or woman, and also the media. Because we want to understand, why is it that black women are allowed to be threatened, harassed, stalked on YouTube? This is the platform where I would argue that it has happened the most to literally hundreds and hundreds of black women. This is not right. And it's not free speech. It's cloaked sometimes in free speech. I don't have a problem with free speech. I don't have a problem with people expressing their opinions. But I have a problem when you threaten to kill someone because you don't like them because they're a black woman. I have a problem when you cyber stalk a black woman because and the thing is this. We have to ask ourselves these questions. We have to ask ourselves, why is there continuous harassment and stalking of black women online? And I think it's more than any other group. And it goes unchecked. Nobody does anything about it. I'm talking about on a substantial level. Now, I know that there are people that have tried to do their part to do something about it, and I respect those people. There's some people out there that said, you know what, I'm going to stand up against black women being targeted. We're already oppressed because we're black and we're women. We are victims of oppression from two categories: being female and being black. So there's people out there that realize that, and they understand that. They understand our history as being oppressed, the most oppressed women in this country. And they take a stand and they say, this is wrong. But I'm saying on a bigger level, when we're talking about dealing with YouTube, we're talking about dealing with the FBI, we're talking about dealing with your lawmakers. We're talking about the media has done a great job. I will say that. I got to give the media some credit here. I think that the media has acted faster than sometimes law enforcement. But that's, again, the power of the media. But we have to start holding people accountable for targeting black women for no other reason than being a black woman and living in her black experience. Because black women, as much as people disparage black women on the internet, they never look at the source problem. They always blame the victim and victim bash. And it is horrendous that we would not hold big organizations accountable and say, hey, investigate this. This is not a critique of black women. This is an attack. There's a difference between critiquing black women and attacking them. Again, the difference is death threats. The difference is harassment. The difference is cyber stalking and terrorizing. That's not critiquing. That's breaking the law. And people are allowed to do it because we're black women. That in and of itself is the crime. Allowing people to break the law and terrorize black women, threaten to kill black women, that's breaking the law in and of itself. And we have to dig deep and ask ourselves, why are we allowing people to do this to black women? I know the answer to this question, because people discriminate against black women. They're discriminating against dark-skinned black women and black women because they don't feel that we deserve justice. They feel that it is okay for people to threaten us with death, stalk us, harass us. They think that it's okay. They think it's funny. And it's because we're black women. Because we're black women. It's the reason. But I want you to dig deep and keep thinking. And while you're digging deep and thinking about this, I want you to think about what you can do to stop this. And my suggestion to you is, number one, write a letter asking for channels on YouTube and social media that terrorize, threaten with death, cyber stalk, harass, and exhibit hate speech towards black women and girls to be thoroughly investigated. And ask that these investigations contain complete and thorough investigations into viewing and transcribing the videos. And the letter should state that in the video, you will find evidence of death threats, stalking, harassment, and hate speech. So please make sure that you're clear in your letter that any investigation must include viewing these videos in their entirety. And the videos should also include ones that have been removed from YouTube. That are up, but to launch an investigation into the videos that have been removed as well. And then I want you to send the video, send the letter to YouTube. Those are the 4 entities that you should be sending the videos to. See, I'm being stalked and harassed right now on my live. Stalked and harassed right now because of a particular individual that started the entire array of stalking and harassment that's going on YouTube against black women. It's an example right there. Trying to stop me from speaking out about the harassment and the stalking and getting justice, but I'm not going to allow it. We gotta do something to stop all of this, y'all. Gotta be courageous and write your letters. Be courageous, write your letters today. I'm encouraging you to exercise your rights. And you must understand that it's your right. You must understand that you have every right to lobby your government. You're a taxpayer. You pay taxes to allow these lawmakers to be put in position to fight for you. So you are exercising your right by writing letters to them, asking them to launch an investigation. And don't think that your voice is too small to be heard, because it's not. It's not. You have more power than you know. You just have to exercise it. Because again, you are within your rights. Greetings, everybody that's watching. So that's pretty much what I had to say. That was a thought that was on my mind right now, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I just wanted to continue to encourage the victims to come forward. I want to encourage all the victims to come forward. Come forward. Come forward. There's a lot of y'all on YouTube that have been victimized. There's a lot of you out there that have been victimized. Come forward. Don't hide. That is what they want you to do. They want you to hide because they win when you hide. They can keep threatening you and stalking you and harassing you when you hide. Don't hide. You don't have nothing to hide from. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You are the one that's been victimized. So don't hide. Exercise your rights, your legal rights. Okay? Thank you for watching Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist, darkskinactivist.com. If you don't listen to nothing else I said, please get off this live and go write your letter and go start sending it out to the 4 entities, which is YouTube, FBI, your lawmakers, and the media. Thank you.